Chelsea, Hell's Kitchen, Times Square, love it or hate it, it's certainly what you identify New York with. So there's a lot of the sort of touchstones of what makes New York, New York.
The demographic is changing. It is trending away from a lot of the traditional minorities that have lived over here in the Hell's Kitchen area. Chelsea happens to have the largest concentration of galleries in New York City. Still some small mom and pops, people trying to make it on their own. And then you happen to have the huge conglomerates. You have Google. To our east, there is a ton of theater. It's New York. So we've got pretty much everything here, and this district is representative of that.
How do we keep these neighborhoods that are so close to the center of everything feeling like neighborhoods and not just an extension of Midtown or Times Square?
The difficult part about the neighborhood and serving the neighborhood is that it's very diverse and that there are these hidden pockets of poverty throughout the neighborhood, and they're invisible populations. And people don't necessarily see that there are seniors living in walk-up tenement buildings or families that are still struggling in the neighborhood.
One of the main issues that we have is affordable housing. We try to work very much with the developers coming in to ensure that there is a wide range of income bands that are supported in affordable housing, so that it's not just the lowest of the low that have an opportunity, but you have those middle income firefighters, police, teachers, so that they can also be a part of the neighborhood.
There's really just not a lot of affordable areas. It's either the smaller rent-stabilized apartments or the much more expensive apartment buildings that are going on. I think the families are still struggling to either stay in the apartments in which they're in, or we're seeing a lot of families struggle to even maintain their own family within this neighborhood.
Hudson Yards is going to be the largest development ever on Earth. They extended the 7, but that's really just one line that's going to supposed to accommodate many, many, many thousands of people. So that's a big issue.
I'd want open communication. I'd want someone to come here from the very beginning of their term and to sit down and have an open dialogue about what the problems are. Traffic is really, really out of control in the neighborhood. The bicycle lanes are good for what they are, but it does cause a lot of congestion.
I think the representative has to be somebody who's really smart and knows the system, because you're representing what a lot of people consider some of the most valuable real estate in the world, but the people who live there just call it their neighborhood.